Hey guys, Deathbringer here. We're on the Outer Worlds, and we have a new DLC today. Yay! Oh, I heard something. I do have Teeny in the party, so if you randomly hear Teeny ask me a question or something, it's because she's in party and she's actually watching the stream too. As she said in yesterday's stream, she actually likes the sounds of the gameplay and stuff like that. So, she's probably going to be playing Red Dead. So every now and again she may pop in and have a word, like ask a question about something that I probably would know about, or ask me a question about what's going on in the stream, or comment down below in the stream. But yes, I am so pumped for this DLC. The Outer Worlds is one of my favourite games, even though I don't play it all that much at the moment, mainly because the story ends, but I've found ways around that. And I am literally just setting up. So, I don't know how long this stream's going to go, and I don't know how long it's going to be, please say I'm on mute. Yeah, I am. I don't know exactly how much I'm going to get done in this stream. It's probably going to be roughly the same as, Horrors on Gorgon, I do believe, is what the DLC was called. Let me press X and find out. Because okay, right, yep, I know. Perils of Gorgon. On Gorgon, even. So, we have yet to... Wait a minute. That one says... That one's ticked. Give me 1 second. I think I need to do something. There was something I was supposed to do, and I can't remember exactly if I... yeah, okay. Give me 1 second. So I don't get the same problem as I did last time, I'm going to make sure I have this. I really hope I... Okay, there we go. It says it's purchased. There we go! There we go. What information? To begin your adventure, you must have gained access to the landing pad in Stellar Bay. After gaining access to this area, return to your ship, talk to Ada, and your new adventure will start. Okay, that was my biggest problem. Last time they didn't bring that up, so that is a new thing that they had put in. I can't remember how many updates ago, but we now have, like, it's now ticked. We have 2 DLCs installed and ready to go. From the trailer I watched, my first impression of Murder on ERIDANOS. That's the only time I'm ever going to pronounce it. Murder on a Planet I can't pronounce. In the trailer, it seemed like unless that was part of the movie she was in, because I think she's the main actor in one of the in-game movies. Unless it was she knew who murdered her. She, like in the movie, I'm really butchering what I'm trying to say. Okay. Fuck it. I think she knew who her murderer was. Unless that was part of the scene she was shooting for a movie. So, let's bring up my character. I don't know where the fuck I am at this point on this character. I don't know what the last thing I was doing, because I've made 2 characters since then. But I know I need to go speak to Ada. So, we're on Gorgon. I know that much. I've woken up about an hour ago, so bear with. I'm still waking up. I have a nice British cup of tea. If the game sounds too quiet, let me know and I'll turn it up. Oh fuck, hello. Okay. So I'm doing a rifle style build, okay. Apparently, there's supposed to be like new customizations and new armor and new weapons, and I am so fucking stoked for that, because I think I said in one of my videos, like my review of the game, that I wish there was more variety of things, and they have put more variety in them. I need the map. Okay. Okay, where is my ship? I wish this cursor moved a little bit faster. Ah, there we go. No, no, can I? No. Electric. No. Ah! I want to fast travel in my ship, thank you. What button is it? X. Yes. I have been waiting for this DLC for ages. There were hints to apparently it was supposed to be something to link the Outer Worlds with Fallout. In all honesty, I don't think it's the case. But there is a lot of hints to linking them up. And if there's any more links in this game, then in this DLC, then fair enough. There is something I wish they would do, and that's let us beat the game and let us continue with the characters, but with a game that's not getting any more DLCs, like with New Vegas. I think they were in charge of New Vegas. They basically put that away before I accidentally shoot someone. Yeah, that train of thought's gone. Okay, I'll figure that out later. Okay, let's repair real quick. Repair all equipped items. Yes. Okay, we're going in. I'm going to quickly save. Sorry, you can't see the screen. It's just so I can save. I don't want to fuck this up already, so just in case. There we go. I'm actually curious, now that I've completed this. Do I have anything to do with Gorgon on here? Alright, that's all the stuff I've been collecting. I don't see anything for Gorgon here. Oh, there's no more. I don't remember those thingies being there. But it's possible it grew over time. So, whoop, fuck, hello. Where is Ada? We've got to go speak to her.
Impeccable timing, Captain.
There we go.
I'm about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure.
Okay, now we've got that. Let me bring that as my new quest. Okay, and
welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
You mentioned an other wave drama. I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask. It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed ERIDANOS atmospheric complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Dick. Let me guess. This is about Halcyon Helen's murder.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
And your first thought was come to me?
Alright, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, Sublight's favorite freelancer. I'm such an admirer of your work. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Okay, I can either be a dick, be kind, or play clueless. I'll be kind. I was shaken by the news myself. Helion brought a lot of joy to this colony.
You're a compassionate person, Captain. And you're right. Halcyon Helen was a talented woman. She had a gift for transforming her art into wealth. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Can we get back to the point here, please?
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Honest to law, how hard is it to hire a freelancer? Apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was inappropriate of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You're reliable and competent. You've been taking care of yourself ever since you arrived on Halcyon. And you're entirely independent. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Inspector Marcel. I like the sound of that.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
I don't like you.
Fine. Bud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Helen must have been pretty popular in if her death could put an end to your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
You see, you seem competent. You could have dealt with us.
I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
You sound a bit worn out.
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
Them? They're not very likable.
Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue. I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society.
Those two seem to have some issues.
The administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats. My life would be so much easier if they'd simply learn to work together.
Relax, there's nothing I can't handle.
I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer. And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent. Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
Alright, I got everything I need.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the ERIDANOS atmospheric complex.
What can you tell me about the planet I can't pronounce?
ERIDANOS is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The ERIDANOS atmospheric complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
I don't know why they're trusting me to catch Halcyon Helen's killer.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows. Desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
I'll take the last one. Thanks, Edit. Okay, so the scene that I saw from Obsidian releasing was actually the scene from her commercial, I guess. So, yes. Well, there's Gorgon. Just down there, Gorgon. And there's the property that I had to fucking fight through to end her fucking crazy ass. Well, we've got everything repaired. We've got everything ready. So, let's get straight into this. We still are we going to be going to... Hephaestus and Typhoon? Tartarus is where that prison is. So we still technically have two planets we've never seen before. That just gives me the... unless they get explored in this DLC, that makes me think there's going to be an extra DLC or two. So... Whee!
ERIDANOS, recently famous for Halcyon Helen's death. How exciting.
For an AI, you seem to be a bit more aware than normal. Okay, we're going to take my trusted team. As always, and I might be able to get some new outfits for them. Let's go. Now, if she died in the room where she was acting, it must mean that the recording didn't exactly go to plan, but they used it anyway. And just cut out the part she got murdered. I love how the movie, like the scene she was in, she looks so much different to the one on that screen right there. Oh, cutscene. That place does not look safe to be on. Okay. Now, what have you two got to say about this? Nothing so far.
Oh, wow. This is a job? Feels more like a vacation.
Okay. Welcome! No robot's gonna, like, fall off the edge and pay me a visit. Slug marksman.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to ERIDANOS. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Okay, so it was a ballroom. Can you fill me in on the details of the murder?
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
He did it. It's always the boyfriend.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she a decisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
How'd she get so famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. Let's see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the Spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that.
I thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Bags? What bags?
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing. You're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
Hey! Oh, I could be a real dick. Or it could be completely evil. Of course I do. Are you telling me you don't?
Well, reckon I can respect your candor, even if it scares me a smidge. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the Grand Ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
I could have been a dick to his hat, but that's just, like, not my character. Okay, before I even think about going over there, I want to explore. I did that for majority of the time. Sealed. Last time, so I just want to see if there's anything here, because last time I found a shit ton of ammo. But is it going to say steel? I can take it without getting in trouble. Yes.
Is my patronage worth nothing to you?
I'm sure you've spent a lot, but unfortunately...
There's a repair station right there. That must be one... Oh, no, that's the same gun. Fuck you. I want one of those in legendary form. I prefer the bar action. Hey, I'm wearing one of those outfits. See? I'm one of you. I look like a Western. Take. Wait, how rich am I on here? 43,000. That's okay, I guess. Everything's really expensive on this game, so it's not surprising. Just want to. Fuck. Just want to make sure I have everything before I head down. Because I know for a fact that Obsidian likes to hide stuff, mainly because of Fallout New Vegas, and they had a hand. I think they had a hand in Fallout 3. Not 100% on that, so don't quote me. Okay, so there is a way up there because there is a ladder, so there must be a way to get... Must be through there.
I just want to leave.
I'm very sorry to hear that, sir. If you go up to your room, you'll be able to request a visit from a counseling mechanical.
Okay. I think I tried looting that, just to make sure. Yep. Oh. I can sell that. Oh, no music? Well, that sucks. I wish this place had, like, unique music. Because it's just using the same music as, Green Veil, I think. Oh, am I gonna get in trouble? Nope. Everything's, not off limits for me. Yeah!
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Okay, thank you. I still want to explore. Ooh. Whiskey. I'll take that. Alright, I'm probably gonna get... put the gun away. Necklace. I will take that. That. I can sell all of that. Oh, that's where I just came from, idiot. It was just another way down. Wait, is it? Oh, what? Okay. I didn't need to go down a bloody elevator. I'm guessing that's just for people with luggage.
I've been starting to play a little game as we travel. You might be a top runger if your hotel is taller than the highest mountain on Monarch.
It's a pretty tall hotel. This place is gorgeous. Despite being on a gas giant, this place is actually really pretty. I'll get into the nitty-gritty of exploring like all of this because it's going to take me a while. I want to get into the
Really is a terrible shame. I absolutely adored her cereals.
I almost can't imagine someone wretched enough to do such a thing. You don't think a dissident could be here, do you?
Get a hold of yourself. The administrator would never allow someone as dangerous as a dissident here. ERIDANOS is safe. This is all just a terrible coincidence.
ERIDANOS.
You are absolutely right. I think the idea of a psychopath wandering among us is just making me nervous.
I need to move because they might be talking about me. In we go. I forgot to save. Bollocks. If it's brown, drink it down. Ew. That's... Ew. That's dodgy in a lot of ways. I like the music. It sounds like elevator music. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Put the gun away!
what that mascot's got in his hands. What's in the box? I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
You're gonna lose.
With Halcyon Helen.
Black hole birdies disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must...
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Give me a second. I think I'm about to sneeze. There we go. Alright. Constable Keeney. Nice to meet you. We spoke over the ether wave?
Constable Maria Keene.
Oh, Keene.
It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we
Good night.
finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
Is it directions to the spa? I'm guessing you're talking about the body.
What body? Oh, that. Goodness, no. This is far more interesting than Halcyon Helen's rapidly cooling corpse.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Oh, I don't have science leveled up. But I do have long gun, so this looks like the scope has been modified with a computing device.
I work with the materials to which I have access. Halcyon has no shortage of rifles. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
So, here's a magnifying glass. Sounds like something the OSI teaches.
Oh, goodness, no. I don't care for OSI doctrine. I just enjoy their math.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Okay, so... Okay. So which gun am I going to part ways with? Well, I mostly rely on that. So, I guess I'll take that off for now. To catch Halcyon's killer, you'll need to use the discrepancy amplifier scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in the scope and press the interactive button to analyze. Okay. Well, that's something. Straight off the bat.
This unit has
Whoops.
detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
Science 45. I see you've been designed with a modular and system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Okay, let's get started. Tell me about this oh, fuck my life with my reading. Discrepancy. Just.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
So far I've only been given one new weapon, but there are new weapons and new armor types. No, not armor types. Armor and outfits, which I am looking forward to seeing. I'm seeing new some purple berry in the dirt amplifier analysis.
Excellent observation, Inspector. The following compounds have been detected: purpleberry residue, nitrogen-rich fertilizer, common grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards located not far from the Grand Colonio.
So Helen must have been at the orchard before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite.
Oh, cool.
Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
So yeah, this is one of the new weapons. It's basically my looking glass, I guess. Take.
Don't mind us, folks. Normal inspectors doing normal inspector things.
Shut up! She ain't gonna need them. Okay, I've got level ups. Let's go with... Well, I've got 10 level ups. 1, 2, 3 for now. I don't think I've ever leveled up my fucking science perk, so fuck it. And apply. Apply. And I have new skills. Okay. Can I level these up again? No. Okay. Christ. Solo sneaker, reduce the noise when you have none. I need something for like high damage output or stealth. Hoarder. Okay. Snake oil salesman, you have the perfect for stealth, and I do run stealth. But the problem is, I don't think I have any weapons that have a stealth module on them. Okay. Put that away. What's ticking? Alright, where have I got to go? I'm guessing this is the location where they were supposed to... Oh look, Spectrum Brown. Take. Put the weapon away, please. Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What are you on about? Where? Okay, I know that one. Wait. B. Why did you skip that? Ugh. Fuck. Maybe I don't need to hold on to square when I press it. This is a puddle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired. Ugh. But all she managed was a sticky B. Was she trying to spell the name of her killer?
This hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
Isn't Black Hole Bertie staying here?
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Anybody else I should know about?
Accessing guest database B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001.
Make a note of this for later, Amplifier.
This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector.
Thanks. Jesus, okay. So she tried to write a B, which could be the asshole upstairs somewhere.
I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Shut up.
Staring at her won't bring her back, folks.
Yeah, I know, right?
Welcome to the Grand Colonial. Please make yourself at home.
For now, I guess this is my home.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are suspect. Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Right. You happen to have my room key?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
You've got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... Alright, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen's before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aether Wave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Did you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Heard Black Hole Bertie was staying here.
Ah, Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Helen's co-star, Woolrich, he have any reasons to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of ERIDANOS. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
That's enough gossip for right now.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes counter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Is there anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the utmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
No one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the hotel.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Arizo's plant, either.
You can't honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
That's enough about the hotel.
If you're sure.
Goodbye. Okay. Let's head up to my penthouse room, which I'm assuming is Halcyon Helen's... Oh, that's not how you do it.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Bring me to the penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Okay. So, my best guess is the penthouse suite is actually Halcyon Helen's, where she was living. That's the impression I keep getting whenever someone mentions it. The fact that it needs to clean up and the guest left unexpectedly. And sorry about my reading. I only started this because Teen had requested me to read everything out loud because, well, it can't... Wait, all my companions here? No. Wait, they are! Sorry, that threw me off. Yeah, she requested me to read them out because she's not always paying attention to the screen, and not everybody has time to read everything before I click an option, so I read whatever I'm going to say out. The game is fun. It is fun. Unfortunately, when it comes to like the ending, you're better off getting everything done before you do the final ending, which you get prompted to do before you go do that quest anyway. But the game is super fun. It's great, and because this DLC adds in a bunch of new stuff, after I've completed this DLC, I'm going to be doing an entire new playthrough and seeing what new modifications there are to the character creation screen, and play it all over again, see what's changed, and stuff like that. It has a lot of replay value because you can do good playthroughs, evil playthroughs, like you can do different style playthroughs. It's awesome, and I really enjoyed this game. I loved it when I first got in. just some random clothes here. Oh, fuck off telling me my controller's gonna die. Couldn't you tell me that earlier? Before I started, preferably. But yes, the game is definitely worth getting. If you're into like the Fallout style games, RPG, stuff like that, it's definitely worth doing. Can I... Oops. There we go. It's definitely worth playing. There are so many clothes just sprawled out everywhere. Sam! A flyer promoting a productotherapy seminar with a renowned prophet of profitability, Jasmine Levy, of her retreat in the Wilderness Exploration Reserve under her system. Purge your body of nefarious hummers, stopping you from unlocking your true productive potential. Okay. Well, if this is Halcyon Helen's suite, she smoked a lot. What's this? I don't know what that is. That must be a lighter of some sort.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Okay, so this is Halcyon Helen's suite. And she did actually carry a live firearm.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
Okay, so a hollow recording of Black Hole Bertie apologizing and wondering what the hell happened. So we've already seen that. Adreno. Pickup level ahead. Was she on drugs? Earrings. Necklace. Fast ration pill. Okay. So this was... Oh, wait. This was... Okay. I gotta go. Wait, there was a terminal in there. Messages. Fuck, that's a lot of messages. Miss Helen, thank you for choosing the... Oh, fuck, I forgot how to pronounce it. Atmospheric Complex as the site of your next publicity and marketing campaign. By endorsing the Spectrum Brown product, you are allying yourself with a revolutionary and leisure beverage market. Indeed, in the culture of Halcyon itself, we're going to change the world together. Sincerely, Ludvard. Okay. Helen, I don't understand why you and I must be enemies. We are not both branches on the same tree of privilege. You command audience with your masterly performance on the ether wave, or aether wave, however it's pronounced, and I command the attention of our corporate leaders. We're both cultural icons with a responsibility to set a good example. I'm disappointed to discover you've betrayed my seminars, publicity publicly even, and on official records, I take particular umbrage in your characterization of my most recent seminar, spearheading your project How to Motivate Your Workplace Using Ancient Weaponry, as a, and I quote, nonsensical vanity project from a dyed-in-the-wool buffoon. These are fighting words. Expect to hear from my personal auditors soon. Sincerely, Profitability PO, Money Can't Buy You Happiness, and Other Lies We Tell Ourselves. A new seminar by the Prophet of Profitability coming soon. Mr. Bellamy, you're a talented actor. I've enjoyed playing all your roles across the years. I'm especially fond of your performance in Terror on Monarch. Lovato doesn't appreciate the serials. Maybe that's why he never knows when he's been being played. He still thinks you're here to endorse Spectrum Brown. Your performance has him fooled. I have a feeling I know what you're up to. It's always a little disappointing when the audience is a few steps ahead of the plot. Best, Cedric. Huh. Your safety and responsibilities. In the light of recent unfortunate events regarding the passing of a beloved cultural icon, we at the Grand Colonial have doubled the number of armed guards for only a small security shortage. Shortage. Surcharge, not shortage. Non-refundable. The Grand Colonial is not responsible for death or dismemberment that occurs off hotel grounds. Okay. So she was up to something by the looks of things. I'll check in with you in a minute. I'm looking. So that's where you are. This board is covered with loose collection of photographs and papers. Examine the board more closely. A blank notebook lies open beside a stack of clean papers. It looks like someone intended to write something but never got started. I'm guessing this is where I'm going to put all my notes and stuff. Oh, workbench, nice. Yeah. So I'm guessing this is just the dining area. Alright, before I go down to the next level, I'm going to talk to this machine, or terminal, whatever.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
You mean Ruth Bellamy? Halcyon Helen was just a character.
Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me.
I get it. You don't want to be responsible for a drink that kills people.
I do not. Spacer's Choice has that market cornered. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
Can you stop saying possibly? So he locks his doors the moment an investigator arrives? That's not suspicious at all.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
I'll be back. Alright, let's explore the rest of this place. So I've got to leave, but... Oh, but that's... Alcoholic. You're supposed to be a preacher. Or vicar, whatever. Oh. That literally it is this. Well, when I think of penthouse, I think of open glass view. That's not exactly open glass. Oh well. Alright, let's go.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
I'm honestly going to say this because I didn't actually know, but I did not even know that they made hotel rooms that large. This was great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
Exit the Grand Colonial, please. It's kind of cool how all my companions followed me. I hope there's a new companion that I can bring onto my ship, because I want to get rid of Vicar Max. I don't really like him. I think in this playthrough, though, I did help him with his mental state, though. Can't wait to see what new outfits there are. I want a more gunslinger style outfit as well. I hope they've done that. Okay, so I've got to go around there. Oh, that's a distance away, isn't it? Wonder what's over there. I'm sure I'll get sent over there at some point, so I'll explore that location later.
Oof, is that woolly cow shit? Did a woolly cow drown in here?
Ew.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis reveals the chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the purpleberry orchards. The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
Okay. So I was kind of got to come over here. I just wanted to look over the edge. It would suck if someone fell off that, because they would not be able to be retrieved in time.
Anyone up for a game of sudden death knockout? Yeah, me neither.
Ooh, what's over there?
Rizzo's Purpleberry Fudge, a soft flower candy shell aromatic sweet purpleberry flavored center. Subject, cheering, you can do it.
Oh, this place I can sell some shit. Nice. Okay. I don't want to buy because there's no unique items here. I don't think. All right, we got weapons. Sell. Is that unique? I can't honestly tell. It is unique. Easily models and look to speaker that would emit. Look at that! A loud decibel. This feature has been disabled. Alright, so this is a unique item. So I won't sell that, I'll keep that. Sell that, sell... Wait. I don't... Okay, with what we found out about Adrena time in Perils on Gorgon, no. That's just Adreno, so that's fine, that's what I need. Spectrum Brown! I'm going to keep one and put it one in thingy. Keep that as kind of like a, hey look, this was my time for murdering. Solving a murder. I don't use melee weapons, so get rid of that. I've got plenty of these. I need more weapon parts. Okay. Whoa, it got laggy. It's got framey. Framey! There we go. Alright, I'm going to quickly save because it's been a while since I've saved, so I'm going to save real quick. Alright, there we go. I'm back. Gardener. Ah, now we're into the steel section of the place. Excuse me, sorry about that.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Sugar gel flakes and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Ew.
I hope the murderer is caught soon. This lockdown is truly hampering my schedule for the week.
Agreed. I was supposed to go back to Byzantium today to play cards with the vice CEO of Hammersmith. And what about you?
Oh, I was too. But it wasn't the vice CEO, it was the president of the company.
Really? What's her name?
If you don't know, then maybe you should try to be a little more cultured.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rain.
Some people just don't give a shit. Alright, what exactly quest-wise have I got? So, track down profitability, so that's one thing. A momentary taste of purple berry. Alright, that's currently what I'm doing.
Coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Fergus. Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Great, you do that. I'll be waiting right here. Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
Okay, this is gonna sound like a dick, but I'm not meaning to. Are you okay? You seemed a little tightly wound.
Tightly wound? Tightly wound? Damn right I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place. There's peace and quiet, and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me. On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts. Yes, I'm a little wound up. You would be too. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
A missing person? I'm actually an inspector. Could look into it for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
I'll look into it. What do I need to know?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 Slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
I'll get on that. Okay. So, you're basically fucking useless. And I can't steal any of this. Okay. I'm going to give my thoughts on this bridge. I would not feel safe walking on this, mainly because of how long it is and that fucking drop. Holy shit. In real life, I'm terrified of heights. That, I wouldn't be able to step foot, to be honest, I wouldn't even be able to step foot on this place. In all fairness. I am terrified beyond belief of heights. Because if one of the engines failed and this went down, we would all be fucked.
Oh, clever.
Anything else I can take? Fucking Jesus. I thought that was a ship. Or it is and it's stuck. I honestly can't tell. We have an enemy? Wrong gun. There we go. Oh, it's you. We have more than one. Bouncy! Wait, hold up. How did Marauders get on a floating, basically, fortress? Oh, fuck. I need to level up my fucking guns a bit more, Jesus. What is my level on my guns? How do I look? I can't remember for the life of me. There we go. Yeah, I need to level those up, definitely. That one not so much, that one definitely. Oh, these two even. I'm not really focusing on my stealth right now, so... But, how the hell did they...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's Corporation. His rank would have been that of Jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with Marauders.
Rest in peace, buddy.
It's so pretty, but also terrifying.
Security Officer Danvers, make me report number 27. No sign of trouble, but I'm on the lookout. If it's out there, I'll find it. Wait, I think I see someone. Approaching now. Excuse me, sir or madam. I require your participation in my nightly security report.
So, he died. Whoa. Oh, a new weapon. It's a shotty. This gun is an answer to the question, what happens if you add engine coolant to a plasma carbine? It's still weaker than most of my weapons, so eh. I'll test out the new weapons later, but what is all this? Ah, that's a fucking terminal keycard, and I guarantee I'm gonna need that. And I guarantee there has to be another way of accessing whatever I need to access without that keycard. Or I need to come back and get it. And this is what happens when you explore. What are those? So someone turned this into their little getaway, I guess, for 4 people? Must be really short people. More during the time. I guess why there's more orders here is because if anybody hasn't played, okay, this is a spoiler because the DLC has been out for a good few months now. The Marauders are created by Adrena Time. Basically, they go nuts. Is what the drug does. It makes you basically completely fucking insane. Alright, that's where I came from.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Okay. I don't want to sleep. I want the ammo. I don't need to sleep. Okay, so this is just another way up. Okay. Okay, the thing is, I am curious on what happens if I jump off. I know I'm gonna die. But I'm not doing it just yet. That would be what the keycard is for. And I don't have a high enough computer hacking skill to be able to unlock it, so... Oops.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where? Is it inside? Where? Oh, there's a... Nope, getting further away. Is it on the roof? Okay, I know you said it, but where?
Hey, Crew C, it's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Wow, He's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Okay, so he was on drugs. Okay, I'm really fucking confused on where this shit is. God, moving this shit slow. Either this is bugged out and there's supposed to be something here, or I legit can't find it. Is it possible it's like round here somewhere?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, it has to be up there then. It's on the fucking roof. Yeah, I got it. Oh, is this a new weapon?
This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Alright, was that a unique item? No, it was not. Okay. So, okay, so it wasn't a bug, it was just because it was on the roof. I thought that it would be on the roof. Alright, so I've got to go over there. So I'm guessing this is just basically a waypoint. This seems to be not exactly straight. And it looks like to be Oh, that's lag. Oh, I don't like that creaking. Why do I have the feeling that this part's going to snap off? So it was part of the structure. I swear this thing's going to snap off. Oh, blueberry nut hut. Okay. Overseeing Orchard's office.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
Sorry, can't talk. We're busy having a very tedious conversation.
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my instant coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this fella. I think it's mightily more likely that he's under your payroll. Here to burn down what you haven't already.
I'm just here to investigate a murder. No. I'm just gonna say that.
I see. Just a visitor then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
I overheard you mention sabotage?
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the Orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's was short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
I could figure out what's really going on.
Thank the law. Some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
Okay, I'm going to go now, because that's not what I... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go get some stuff.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Rizzo's.
What the fuck is in your neck?
You wonderful, wonderful customer. Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
I can't tell if she's happy or in serious pain.
I sure am. Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
What in law's name is on your neck?
Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
Medical 45. Don't move, I'll try and cut it off you.
Don't you dare! Or I'll cut something off you! Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting you.
That's not normal behavior. How long have you been like this?
Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
Your smile is creeping me out. So where did you find this little passenger?
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad. So I don't worry about it.
Hey, that's great. Can we change the topic?
Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Anything you can tell me about the orchards?
I'm so glad you asked. The orchards are my third favorite subject, with my first being Rizzo's refreshing drinks and my second being Rizzo's toothsome confectionaries. Our orchards are the source of 63% of Rizzo's total produce, which correlates to 112% of fresh goods throughout all of Halcyon. Give or take a few percent, of course. If you want to know more about each part of the orchards, might I recommend one of our fantastic tours? One of our options is even audio guided as a special bonus feature.
I might be interested in hearing about your tours.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Our tours are my fourth favorite subject. Every part of the orchards is so rich with Rizzo's lore. Buy a tour ticket and anoint yourself with knowledge.
God, she really needs help. That smile is creeping me the fuck out. Rizzo's really pushes the hard sell, huh?
Huh? Oh no, Rizzo's doesn't make me recommend recommend the tour. Helping customers just makes me even happier than I already am. And that's saying a lot. Happy workers lead to happy customers. Happy customers are repeat customers.
The smell's gonna haunt my nightmares.
I'm not quite sure what you mean. There's really nothing better than feeling a euphoric sense of happiness and self-contentment. Now, I'd be pleased as punch to sell you a tour ticket.
What are my options?
We have 3 tour options. Premium, Premium Plus, and the Golden Ticket. Each option is wonderful in its own special way. Premium includes a 10-minute pass to the Sprat Petting Zoo. Premium Plus comes with a novelty Purpleberry and Amber. And the Golden Ticket is audio-guided in addition to being self-guided.
I'll buy a ticket.
Which kind would you like?
Please, I'll get the golden ticket.
You're in luck. We have 1 left. Normally they're 100 bits, but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can give it to you for just 90. How does that sound?
90 bits. I'll take it.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Halcyon Helen was in the orchard before she died. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens. And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just 1. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by.
God, please get that thing out of your neck. You do know Bertie's a suspect in Helen's murder.
Oh my! Birdie, a murderer? Well, everyone has their flaws. I'll be sure not to bring it up on our first date.
Okay, goodbye. Christ.
I don't think I've ever seen an orchard before. I mean, other than Miss McDevitt's garden. You mind if we look around a little?
Don't worry about it, but that fucker is creepy as fuck. I'm saving again. Jesus Christ. She needs that thing removed from her neck. Wow. The thing is, I was staring at that thing in her neck the majority of the time.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
The space between each footstep is short, and the imprint in the dirt, as if determined, it would appear that Helen was in a hurry. The tracks hesitate, partially turning in one spot. As Helen paused to look behind her, she may have feared she was being followed.
You can tell a lot about an animal by its tracks.
Helen was in a hurry, and she thought she was being followed.
That's real good work, Captain. You think the killer was chasing Miss Helen through the orchards?
Possible? I hope I don't have one of those things that touch my neck.
Well, hell, sweet.
Oh, Jesus Christ, not you as well.
I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
Oh, my dear Law. Sir, I don't mean to be rude, but do you know what's going on with your face?
Why, thank you. Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
Do you know if Halcyon Helen came through her?
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
Helen was the spokesperson for Spectrum Brown's ad campaign.
That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
Seen any murder weapons laying around? Bottle of poison, a smoking laser pistol, bloody blunt force object?
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization mosquitoes? She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go.
Deadly polarization mosquitoes?
Pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
I actually already purchased a golden ticket.
Well now, you certainly are an individual of refined taste. There are folks who defend the premium option and its sprat petting zoo, but once you've been bit by one sprat, you've been bit by them all. Of course, tours of any excess level must be suspended during a scheduled pollinization cycle. Our mosquitoes are quite territorial and have been known to sting both workers and visitors alike.
Are you the groundskeeper?
Yes, indeedy. I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted to third keeper of the grounds after the last one disappeared on the job. Gosh, I guess about a week ago now. Before my morning clogging last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift. Now I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this vast swath of fertile land.
You don't find it suspicious that the last groundskeeper went missing unexpectedly?
Heaven sweet, no. It's not like he was murdered. He simply disappeared without a trace and hasn't been heard from since. And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all. Her body was found near hive control, covered head to toe in thousands of welts. No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some mosquitoes on trial. Accidents do happen on the job.
Wait, no. We are not glossing over the missing groundskeeper. No one knows what happened to him.
Can't speak for others, but I most assuredly don't. I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more. I used to ask questions, but gee, I just don't feel the urge to anymore.
I think I've heard enough, thanks.
I do hope this pleasant conversation has made me useful to you. Rizzo's likes it when we're useful to customers, and I like anything Rizzo's likes.
Are you okay? You seem excessively happy.
Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of ERIDANOS who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto.
What do you mean?
Happy workers lead to happy customers.
Oh, fuck.
Happy customers are repeat customers. And repeat customers make the charts look better on our weekly profit reports. So if nothing else, it's my responsibility at all times to smile, smile, smile. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards. Seasonally available for purchase in the Nut Hut.
I'm an investigator.
What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office, would you?
Okay, I'm fucking curious. I want to know what's going on with this next. So, yes. That's right. Inspector Marcel here to inspect the health and safety of your crops.
Oh, drat. This distresses me, and I do not like feeling cross. I warned the orchardist this could happen when we halted our monthly bribe to Slug. They were always a reliable go-between, regarding inspections before now. So, what might you be looking to find out, Mr. Inspector?
The overseer orchards already told me about Rizzo's relationship with Slug.
Did he now? Well, that sounds about right. He has been mightily outspoken in his disdain for Slug in recent months. The overseeing orchardist had the last groundskeeper deliver a contract termination in the place of our regular payment. Rizzo's decided we don't need their services anymore. See, with our new morale-boosting medical treatments, our employees are much more productive. No need for unsightly intimidation tactics.
What exactly is this medical treatment?
Sorry, I'm not at liberty to say. Trade secrets and all that. You understand, I'm sure.
I've had enough about this, thanks.
Of course.
Goodbye.
I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Mosquitoes tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep them behind an electric fence, you know.
So, I'm guessing the boosting morale is those things sticking out their neck. Wait, I'm confused. What am I supposed to do? Journal. Follow... Oh, basically I've just got to go exploring and see what I can find.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, it's there.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay. So she went right. What?
Something's bumming me out. Incoming.
What the hell?
What's wrong, friendo?
No. They're infected.
I am a storm.
Fuck, I can't aim for shit. No, I do not want to be your friend. Thank you very fucking much.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Ew. So that's the enemies I'm going to have to deal with other than marauders? And they died smiling. That's fucking creepy. I don't want to... fuck it.
Rizzo's would be remiss to fail to mention the Orchard Storage Warehouse. Without this impressive-looking building, there would simply be no orchards. Gaze in amazement at the impressive construction of the front door, the sleek roof and glittering piping, the lush walls, keeping this gem hidden from the rest of the orchard. This warehouse is truly, truly a wonder. One can only guess at the secrets contained within.
Okay, she's not infected, so I don't need to kill her.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
About as good as any other slogan.
Good effort, I guess.
Terrible. The pity stings worse than the shame. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
You haven't been causing trouble in the orchards, have you?
What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help.
Considering the whole sting you to death thing, I feel like you got off easy.
Don't I know it? A worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
So what happens if the wasp-mosquitoes get out during visiting hours?
I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
You should really just come clean.
But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here.
You don't think I've met an intern before.
It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me.
Why be an intern if it's riskier than typical employment?
Much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can skip the 5+ years of customer service I'd normally have to deal with. I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can set to improving things for everyone else.
Good luck with that.
I get the feeling you don't think I can do it. That's okay. Trying to improve the system from within isn't the most glamorous thing, but I think it's worth the effort.
I take it you don't intend to stay in intern?
Much as I love delivering coffee and medical attention, not quite, no. Don't tell anyone I said this, but I sometimes feel that our workers could be treated a little better. Maybe only get electrocuted awake every other day? So I'm shooting for administration in Rizzo's. Maybe even the board itself. Best way to evoke change is from the inside, I think.
How do you get your position?
Laws, you've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing question, huh? My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position. Mostly to keep me from troubling her work, I think. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. All the more reason to work harder, I say.
I've learned my fill.
Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
You see any sign of a actor running around?
Oh yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001.
You're a Burbage fan?
I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the cadence of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about?
What about Spencer Woolrich?
Who?
That showbiz.
I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again.
Goodbye.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Yeah, I know. There's one there. I'm just looting.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Stand in awe before our huge Rizzo's Hothouse Conservatory trademark. This building hosts almost as many plant breeds as we have delicious products. Almost. Are you wondering about that omnipresent warm and fragrant mist? That's just our all-natural fertilizing spray, made of pureed Sissy Pig waste products. From nature, back to nature. Our spray is part of the cycle of life. Note, Rizzo's discourages inhalation of its safe and natural liquid fertilizer. In case of accidental inhalation, please record any unusual effects and give that record to the nearest Rizzo's employee as quickly as possible. Remember, you are part of the Rizzo's family. Be kind to your family.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife? No, She fell off the side of ERIDANOS under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new, groundskeeper? That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
I'm a freelance captain. I've been hired to investigate Halcyon Helen's murder.
An inspector? Well, I don't think you'll find any evidence here. You're welcome to ask what you want, seeing how I figure you would anyway. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
Did Halcyon Helen come through here?
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all.
You're a botanist, right? What do you do for Rizzo's?
I sit inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native Tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it Hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it. That one, I think, can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs?
I'll take your word for it.
You'd be the first to. Everyone else just says, I got bark instead of a heart. They just don't understand me, not like my plants do.
Goodbye.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector.
One, two, there's three more.
Belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Those fucking things remind me of zombies. So there's one over there, and then one down there. I'll go on a... Parasite sprawling? Where the fuck did that go? There's more already? Oh fuck. God damn it, I keep thinking I have to fucking wait for the damn... Oh damn it, it moved. There we go. You're not making me smile, you creep me the fuck out. I know. Wait, what? I didn't know this was a gun as well.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Alright, before I go look over there...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations.
I went the wrong way.
You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known... Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh shit.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Am I not allowed to pick it up?
You are in for it now.
Ah! Oh, I can't remember how to take my fuck. Oh, wait a minute, I have that, I completely forgot. Missed. Alright.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
This key card for Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs. If you're reading this, warning anywhere other than R&D Labs, please return to the R&D and DD Labs for an only mandatory extreme pay deduction and a mild reduction of working fingers. The shaft of the toss bowl stick is bent and cracked, exceeding toss bowl regulations requirement. The end of the toss bowl stick... Motherfucker!
Embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product.
It looks like if someone used the toss bowl stick to completely obliterate a picnic basket, maybe it's some kind of upper class mating ritual.
The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
Something went wrong here. I really hope it wasn't the food.
Okay. Well... So she was on a date? Well, that's a unique item by the name, I do believe. Here it is. Perfect for bashing rocks and skulls. Alright. What are you using? You're using that. That does more damage, but what's Pavati using? Okay. There you go, you have a new toy.
My last quarterly review said I had an attitude problem. Morale improvement program fixed me right up.
Oh god, he's got one in his neck and all. It's creepy as fuck.
Happy customers are repeat customers.
Yeah, I'm not reading all that. You are fucking mental. They're like fucking talking zombies. I don't want to smile, thank you. Not like that. Fucking hell. That is like beyond bloody creepy. I don't particularly want things coming out of my body that aren't supposed to be there, either. Wait, was that a scythe? Ah, it's not unique. God damn it. Looks like we're about to go into the RR and DD labs. Everybody knows what that means. Saving. Okay, let's find out what the hell is going on in here. I should have really crouched before I came in. I need to get a sniper that has a fucking silencer on it so I can make use of that perk that I got. Gotta have a dummy dodger. Give me a dummy dodger. I want a dummy dodger. Actually, I'll grab two. I haven't eaten yet, so literally I got grabbed a cup of tea, did some stuff, waited for the download, and basically started. I haven't had a chance to have breakfast or anything. Well, I don't really eat breakfast, but I haven't had a chance to grab anything to eat yet. So, sorry for the munching, but I'm hungry.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll
I love how she phrases it like that. Oh, bits. I will take that. I'd like to become richer, thank you. I have no doubt that I'm gonna encounter more of those possessed people, I guess. I love how the music changed when I got in.
How in the Aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
I'm investigating Helen's murder. Was she here recently?
You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Mr. Inspector. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
I can take care of your problem, but I'll need you to answer some questions afterward.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
These people don't deserve to die, Captain. Let's try using the sedative.
Not a problem.
The lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
No. Sell, 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 sell. Make sure I don't sell anything unique. I did not realize I picked up this much stuff.
to see it.
Ay, ay, ay. How the fuck am I gonna... Fuck. There has to be a way of getting through upstairs without having to kill everyone. Excuse me. Like a passageway or something. This top hat once belonged to Captain Phasian of Byzantium, last seen on Terra, on Monarchs standing much too close to the edge of a sulfur pit. This pungent accessory should serve as a reminder of many terrible dangers found on Monarch, and a further example of why no self-deserving Halcyonite should ever visit. Okay. Okay, so not going through that way. So this isn't a way I can go. Guessing those are the damn parasites. Wonder if there's a way round up there. Already looked at that. Fuck. Boink.
No hard feelings, okay?
I guess if they're not going to give me any choice, I'm gonna have to. looks like I'm gonna have to, even though I don't really want to. Have I looted this? I think so. Yeah. Because that door is bad. And there is no way I'm going to be able to sneak past those two. What? Where the hell did you come from? That door. I don't think he will. There must be a way down. Above, maybe? So this is the office. Not really much in there, is there? I'm guessing I've got to go through there. Okay.
Well, color me.
That stuns the room. You're fucking insane.
So I presume the sedative worked. Please return for consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access to confidential Rizzo's information is a capital offense. Just who in the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
The hell was that?
Oh, come on.
Space just got a bit more interesting.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Actually, this would be a great place to end this episode here. So, I'm going to save, and then we will pick this up tomorrow to figure out what the hell just happened, because I'm confused. And I'm guessing more people are going to get murdered before I get my answers. So, I hope everybody has enjoyed. I would be picking this up tomorrow, and then I will be picking, like after tomorrow's stream, I'll be picking it up next Wednesday, and then until I finish the DLC. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and hit that subscribe button. I have been Deathbringer, and I'll see you for the next one. Cheerio, and goodbye.